chose to read Startup Communities by Brad Feld for this class, and I really liked the idea of the sense of community that Brad Feld expresses in this book. It's almost like a family-like feel. A community is a group of people that come together fighting for certain goals. They're working together. And Brad Feld stresses this idea of give before you get, which is essentially what it says. Give before you get. You're becoming a mentor to help others to benefit an individual or the whole city, the whole United States even, before you're expecting something else to come out of it. Along with the idea of mentorships and community, Brad also talks about the idea of playing a non-zero sum game. And what that means is that there's no winners and there's no losers in this community, which is a great idea. It means everyone's equal, there's no set statuses, there's no hierarchies, and that ultimately brings people together to benefit and learn from one another. Another aspect that I believe makes the startup community in Boulder extremely successful is the amount of activities and events that are occurring. There are different types of events, some on a smaller scale, whereas there are also some that are on a larger scale. For instance, on a regular basis, the Boulder Open Coffee Club meets. They just meet in a local coffee shop where they're able to network, just burn some steam, work with other entrepreneurs, maybe get some mentorships and connections with other people that they might not otherwise. And then on the larger scale, there's this idea of the Startup Weekend, which is where different people from around the country even come to this area, pitch their business idea, and then as a group they collaborate and discuss which ideas would be the best to work on. They put forth the efforts to see if they can start a business in a weekend. Brad came up with the Boulder thesis, which plays a key role in the success of the Boulder startup community. And this is a structure that not only Boulder can use, but other startup communities around the country and even around the world. There are 4 key elements, and the first one is that entrepreneurs must lead the startup community. The book stresses the difference between leaders, who are entrepreneurs, and feeders, who are government employees, universities, and also investors. So entrepreneurs must lead the community. The second element is that the leaders must have a long-term commitment. These entrepreneurs must be in it for the long haul. They can't be thinking short-term, they have to be thinking their end goal. The third factor is that the startup community must be inclusive of anyone who wants to participate in it. That's just stating that everyone is welcome to be part of the entrepreneurial startup community. And the final factor is that the startup community must have continual activities that engage the entire entrepreneurial stack. That just meaning that activities need to occur where people can collaborate and work together. Different groups such as the Boulder Open Coffee Club and Startup Weekends will take the startup community to the next level. I'm excited to see the Boulder startup community with the class.